watch Luke Cage.
You better watch Luke Cage.
So hi guys, how are you?
Well, great. How you doing?
It's nice to meet you. I'm a huge fan because of The Good Wife. I just had to say that.
Thank you so much.
I wanted to ask you guys, how was the process of adapting it? Because it looks very different from the comics.
The thing was Paul McGuigan shot our first 2 episodes. And so because Paul has a background in photography, he and Manuel Billeter, who's our cinematographer, talked a lot about giving the show a different look, where Manuel was also the cinematographer of Jessica Jones, so where Jessica Jones had a very kind of blue-purple look. In this show, it was more about warm brown gold, because gold in a way is the color that symbolizes Luke Cage.
Research-wise, I really leaned on the Alias comics. There was a lot of things that were not going to be applicable to our current take on Luke Cage, and I knew that.
You look like a damn fool.
I needed to find the essence of this character and the point of view, and there was something that was so familiar with with the Luke Cage in relation to Jessica Jones, how he dealt with her, who he was as a man, and also informed me of his psychological makeup. So I really pulled a lot from that comic book.
We know you can only do so much looking into the comic because this is a very authentic world that they've created here. So it's really based in reality, a lot of that. I mean, yes, Luke is this superhero. So for us, we just play what's given to us as these villains or businessmen. And really what they are is just right now, they're just these devious kind of trying to keep everything in line characters.
Everybody wants to be the king.
The characters that they're queuing up to do the Defenders, they're so diverse. How do you guys feel about being a part of something that is so big and so diverse at the same time?
It's like having a room in a mansion.
Thank you!
For a long time, you feel like there's this mansion with all these rooms and you're kind of sleeping on the lawn. It's like you have a space in there and there's so much opportunity to reflect the world that we live in. So people just feel included and feel present and feel a part of it and therefore feel more invested. It's good for everybody.
My colleague talked to you at Comic-Con and you told him there that City of God was a very important movie for you.
Yes, City of God is one of my favorite movies.
Mine too.
I watch it at least once a year. It tells a story that takes place in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and each era has a different look, has a different musical feel. Just everything about the movie it's really one of my favorite. I call it, you know, the best hip-hop movie of all time. Yay! It's a huge influence, and so what's great about our show, about Luke Cage, is that we use a lot of music so that there's always a certain feel to it. And the same way that City of God used different period music, we also use hip-hop, but in the same time we also use gospel, jazz, the blues.
And I have to ask you about House of Cards. What did you bring with you from him to
Hopefully
Cottonmouth?
nothing.
Yeah?
You look a little like him.
Yeah, I look like him. I look like him, but I grew some hair. I don't connect to them as the same. The writing's different, the spirit of the project is different, the sound, everything, to me. You know, when someone else could see me and be like, no, brother, you were the same in everything you've ever done.
Could I just ask you to ask your Omelete fans to watch Luke Cage, please?
Pretty please.
Hello, Omelete fans, please watch Luke Cage September 30th, only on Netflix.
All of our Omelete fans,
Watch Luke Cage.
you better watch
You
Luke
better
Cage.
watch
You
it.
better.
Omelete.
Thank you guys so much.